guys, so I'm making this video because I did a live on fear, which I believe you guys all should know about. You guys all should benefit from, but my live didn't go exactly as planned because we had a lot of hiccups. So fear, basically, first off, where did it come from? Why do we have fear? Fear is evolutionary response based on whether you are a Christian, the whole creation thing, or not. It's what let us know that, what was to be trusted and what was not to be trusted. It's something we grew up with. As you see that snake on the ground, we fear it. It's for our safety, right? However, in the modern day world, we have the knowledge, to know what to fear, what not to fear. And a lot of people don't realize there's a lot of things that have been put out that you need to fear this. You don't. Okay, you don't. Okay, a lot of people fear spirits, they fear ghosts. Who doesn't love a good ghost story? Or creepy video that invokes that fear. And fear can be fun. Fear is something we use in horror films, and which I'm not a fan of. I put it in the paranormal stuff, but in reality, fear is kind of our enemy. Okay? Fear is something we don't need as much as we used to, and we tend to treat it like we do. What do you mean? Shouldn't we fear ghosts? Shouldn't we fear spirits? No. Ghosts, they were just people, right? They're people like you and me. Even the mean and dark ones. Sure, there's some asshole people that ended up being asshole spirits, and just talk to them. Okay? There are some spirits out there that are just so confused or so tired of, oh, we're gonna help you after this, and they never get help, or they're asking for help and they never get it, and it gets frustrating, and they get mean and they get nasty. And there's some spirits that will like scratch, claw, bite, but you got to think about this, okay? We're not used to being in spirit form. So if they accidentally do that, is there really a way that, they can say that where we're going to trust it? Or that they'll say it at all, if they can, because obviously they're new to this. They just accidentally did this. So the communication of saying that, oh, that was an accident, my bad, may not be there. And there's those who may be a little confused or just came from nursing homes. I don't know how many times I ran as an EMT. The old ladies tried to bite me. Okay, just because they bite you, they scratch you, they punch you, does not mean they are bad spirits. They are angry. They are a little dark right now. Just talk to them. The ones that scream at you, I had one that had it. I still don't think this thing's human. I had an inhuman scream, right? Sounded kind of like a bobcat with, I don't know even what, a crow or something. But it was a very strange scream. Audibly. Walked on my roof, knocked on my walls, windows, tried to get in after I went inside. But I went out the next day and was like, look, we need to have a chat. You need to chill out. You're here. I understand that. You growled at me a little bit. Sure. But honestly, now it's one of my favorite spirits to have around. We play peekaboo. Like, you see the eye shine. Like, I see you. And it goes over to another place and it hooks up somewhere else. I see you over there. It plays. I don't think this one's human. So even the non-human dark spirits does not mean we have to be fearful of them. Protect yourself. Take that time. Call them out. Be like, hey, you need to stop being such an ass. If they're in your house, tell them, hey, look, you need to leave. Go in the backyard. Wait for me. I will talk to you in my own time because you are not obeying the rules of my house. Okay? And you need to have rules of your house. Those are called boundaries, and we all need to have them. And fear will generate its own consequences, right? So you get that reading from that medium that says, oh, yeah, you're going to get very, very sick in the next few months, and you really need to go to a doctor here sometime soon. Guess what's going to happen with that fear, with that stress that's generating over and over? You're going to get sick if you buy into it. Okay? Don't buy into it. If you're not sick now, there's no need for you to be sick later. Not at all. We all have our boundaries. We all have our things to deal with. There is no need for you to be afraid. If you were even ever, and I mean ever, to run into a demonic spirit, even then, there's no reason for fear to overwhelm yourself on that. Okay? They have their own very specific set of rules. And it sounds silly, but they do. Because God bless Lucifer, he put those down. You don't need to be afraid. Okay? Demons can be cast out. Angels can be cast out. Spirits can be cast out. They can be crossed over. If they're human. Even if they're not, tell them, hey, you know what? Go enjoy the backyard. That's what I do. I mean, I have several of them. They play in the backyard. They have so much fun. I go back there. We have a good old time sometimes. You sneak up. Okay. Wow. I even have a human spirit. Her name is Samantha. And she loves to watch lives with me, right? She loves to watch my lives. So sometimes I'll be on here and I'll look up from my phone and there she is. And she runs off and she thinks it's the funniest thing in the whole world. She's just a little girl having fun. She's crossed over. She's just visiting. Why should we fear this? Okay? Now, what happens when you do give in to fear? There's a good one. When you give in to fear, you give in to that specific energy of whatever they're doing to create this fear, right? And that's what spirits are. They are energy. They need energy. So they get energy from you. They're gonna keep doing it. Give them a different energy. Give them a caring energy. Give them an understanding energy. Give them something else other than fear. Because once you give over to fear, you lose that control and they will keep scaring you. They will keep coming back because it's fear. And we deal with this all the time. TikTok is notorious for it. How many times have you heard in TikToks about, oh, all the spies watching this live and let the spies in. Let them in. What are they going to do? They're either going to, love what you're doing for yourself because they secretly want to see you succeed. They secretly want you to flourish and they'll be happy for you. Or they'll get upset themselves. They will be like, why isn't this person failing? Let them see how awesome you are. Let them destroy themselves if they're going to keep running in those circles. It's not your problem. Let them in. Who cares? Let them see you flourish. Let them see you be awesome. Okay? Fear is control. Do not let them control you. Control the situation. And if they're afraid of you, give them time. Talk gently to them. I'm okay. I'm not going to hurt you. This isn't going to hurt you. Do you need anything? Okay? But keep your guard up. Keep wary. For the ones who are pretenders, there are pretender spirits out there. Tell them you could be here, but you got to go by my rules. And I have very specific rules in my house. They're not allowed in the back part of my house at all. That's where the kids' bedrooms are. Kids' bathroom. They're not allowed there. And my spirit guides will not let them back there. They want to do stuff in the other areas to get my attention. If I'm not paying attention, sure, okay. Small stuff, fine. Big stuff, okay, you have my attention, but you have this one time to make it right. You keep doing this crap, you're out. You know, opening cabinets, throwing stuff. One time. Maybe I wasn't paying attention very well for that much time, but you have one time to get in your case. But most of the spirits actually have to wait in my backyard. And it's a good place for them. They have all the energy they need out there from the grass and the water and all that other stuff. Do not let fear control your life. If you have fear about using your gifts, guess what? You're going to have a hard time using them. If you have fear about accepting things, healing energy, or other help from other people, guess what? That energy is not going to come through very well, and it's not going to work for you. Do not fear what you can do. You're in control. Do not fear those who you trust. And keep whatever circle you have, but do not look at people. Do not look at spirits. And do not look at circumstances through fear. Look at them through understanding and love. Because I guarantee you, love will never turn you wrong. Okay? Do not put those blocks on yourself. You can totally do this. If you make a mistake, guess what? We all do. We all do. We all make mistakes with our gifts. We all make mistakes with things. And, you just say you're sorry. Like, my bad. I didn't mean. And you know what? If that person doesn't accept your apology, here's another thing. Don't fear that either. Because that is not your problem. That is their problem. If they don't accept it. You did everything you could. Do not give in to fear in any shape or form. You are more powerful than that. You are more accepting than that, and you can be a lot more helpful. Follow me for more things and such.